I've never tried this application before, so we are gonna see how this goes. This is my PowerPoint on the anatomy of a middle school teacher. So the middle school teacher's heart. Middle school teacher must have a contagious passion for learning, a strong sense of your own identity, and the ability to show unconditional care for your students. I found that those three in our chapter 1 of our book were really important because if you don't have a heart for what you're doing and a heart for your students, then why are you even doing it? And I found this quote: teaching at middle level is all about relationships. The curricula take a backseat to their lives. I think that's super important because if you're not taking the time to get to know your students and the kind of environments they're in, then what's the point? You're there for them, but you're there to teach them, but without knowing who they are, you can't teach them in the proper ways. Okay, the middle school teacher's mind. I found this quote from the book as well. It says, middle school is very complicated. It is very complicated, and that's our job as a teacher to take care of them. So a middle school teacher's mind is confident to guide students on their path of learning. It's a wealth of knowledge about young adolescent development, and it has knowledge and skills to help all students achieve success. So a middle school teacher's values: a belief in all students' ability to succeed, a willingness to move beyond the boundaries of your own subject area, and a philosophy and action plan that places students at the center of the learning process. And I found this quote: if you like to be the master of your own domain, like some high school or elementary teachers, the middle level isn't the right place for you. Middle school teachers are team players, a must in the middle school level. It just said Heather. It didn't really say who Heather was in the chapter. So my emphasis is middle school social studies and learning behavior disorders. I prefer to teach special education to social studies at this point. So as like a future special ed teacher, I know that I'm going to be doing a lot of collaboration and working with other teachers. So without these values that I talked about on my PowerPoint slide, I wouldn't be able to do that successfully and help students successfully. So middle school teachers' character traits. I said a sense of humor that you share with students regularly. I think that if you can't joke around with your students, then they don't really get to see your personality. Flexibility that you demonstrate in your instructional and curricular planning and delivery. It's okay to be flexible. Not everything is going to go according to plan or how you'd hoped. So being able to be flexible is really important. A belief in the process of collaborating with students regarding instruction and curriculum. And then from the chapter, it says, the one trait, however, that your students will notice clearly each day they see you is a positive attitude. And I think that's super important because, like most human beings, they can notice when other people aren't at their best or aren't, in the best mood. And so if we're having a good attitude and being positive about what we're teaching, then hopefully the students will be too. Okay, middle school teachers' physical anatomy. I couldn't really find any in the book, so I just made up my own. The ability to stand on one's feet for at least 8 hours a day, sometimes longer. Being able to write on whiteboards and sign hall passes. And physical strength to high-five every kid from the shy kid in the corner to the grown man-sized middle schooler. I think a middle school teacher's physical anatomy can just be about anything you can imagine. And this is my favorite page, the middle school teacher's attire. I said the willingness to wear punny t-shirts, the comfortability to rock shoes that have good support, and the charisma to participate in every school Spirit Week's dress code. And from the book, I found this quote: working with young adolescents will be the most exhilarating ride you will ever take. I'm really excited for this journey that I'm gonna be on, so we'll see what happens, but that's my PowerPoint. And there's no works cited page, but that's what I've got, so thank you.